Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 163, and we are continuing to celebrate Hello Geek.
Scary noises.
Like we said last week, it may be September, but it's Halloween to us. Scary noises. You know, this is funny, Chris. I expect so much energy from you tonight.
Oh,
Okay. It's so many like voices and everything, because we went on a podcast called the Main Street Electrical Podcast, and I don't know if Chris was drinking beforehand. I don't know what was going on, but he was just like on fire the whole time with his.
Only me and my gynecologist knows.
Whoa. It was his quips and everything. And he had some jokes, and so I'm just expecting all the jokes. I'm expecting tonight you are the funny one.
No, but that see, on our show, Katrin's the funny one.
But see,
when we go on other people's shows, then that's my chance to shine.
Katrin's the weird one.
Katrin's.
What am I?
Everyone, you're that guy.
Oh man. But well, tonight, see, Katrin is hosting the game, which I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you have to be the funny one, and then I have to be the guy that just sits there.
No, that means you're Katrin.
I'm the
you took his spot.
No, it goes around in a circle.
Oh.
Yeah, so
it's okay.
Anyways, I'm just kidding with you. But we had fun on that podcast, so you should definitely check the Main Street Electrical Podcast out. We had fun. We talked about our top 5 Marvel characters that aren't like the main characters.
MCU characters.
Characters that aren't the main characters.
Yeah. And hey, I did get out of my comfort zone, and we put up our first unboxing episode.
Yes.
People can go online and see on YouTube, which you're already watching right now. It's the same place.
It's in the channel. It's actually the featured video right now.
It's the featured video?
Featured
our channel.
video?
Chris, how much money did you pay Katrin to make it the featured video?
He said he would...
I don't want to know.
I would introduce him to my gynecologist.
Yes.
So, he's a good guy.
He said he'd play video games with me sometimes.
Treat you right. Yeah.
I thought that was great.
Which we do all the time. I mean,
what?
When I get to, we'll play with all 3 of us.
You guys play without me?
Sometimes.
Oh man. You probably have like other profiles that I'm not friends with.
We've been meaning to play for a while, Ryan. We're on another podcast, the 2 of us.
Oh man,
it's totally different.
Another third guy.
All about sports.
I am nerd.
Yeah, I am nerd. Yeah, sorry. That's where I spend most of my energy, so that's why you're getting this.
Oh. I was like, whatever. Speaking of doing stuff away from you two, I don't know. I made a new kyber crystal today.
What? No.
I released the picture of it today, so you have to check it out. It's on our it's on iamGEEK on Facebook. You can join that group, or it's on our Instagram at iamGEEK Show. But it works with my Savia lightsaber. It's a dual-sided. It means it does 2 different colors, 2 different voices. It's based on the battle on Mustafar. I call it the Chosen One.
Should have called it the High Ground.
It was either the Chosen One or I hate you.
Nobody wants to buy I hate you. Though.
Yeah, the High Ground. That would be a good name for it too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you see the meme I saw it today? It was Anakin didn't want to go to school one day. He's like, I don't want to go to school today, and his mom's like, okay, you can stay home. And then it shows a shot of like the kids in school, and it was, today we're going to talk about the high ground.
Missed that class.
Yeah.
Speaking of Star Wars and lightsabers, our friends at Crimson Dawn, crimsondawn.com, have new lightsabers out.
Yes.
So this is our plug for them to you.
Yes.
Go check them out, crimsondawn.com. They now have lightsabers that are in canon. Basically, they look like ones from the movies. So they have like Obi-Wan's lightsaber. They have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. They have
But they don't call
Darth
them
Vader.
that.
They don't call them that. No. But they look like them.
Based off of those.
Yes.
They have Princess Leia's lightsaber, or it looks like Princess Leia's lightsaber from the last movie, which I think is like a very cool looking lightsaber. And I just wish one would show up at my house.
Please.
Or the Jedi Fallen Order, they have that one too, which is really cool.
And so they're also the NeoPixel.
Yeah, they have NeoPixel, and then they have Profi boards, which is technical stuff that means really cool things. Actually, they do a lot of sound. They're working on their own Profi boards, which means they're going to have their own sounds that they're going to make to put on them. Like I was talking to them today, have all kinds of cool stuff. So check it out. They always have
Lightsaber on.
They always have deals
Lightsaber
going on.
sounds.
Shipping is always free, I think, within the United States, and you get them fast. So check out crimsondawn.com for all your lightsaber needs. Yeah.
They have new boxes too.
The new boxes they can store.
Yeah, the boxes look cool.
Store them in. A lot of new stuff. So yeah, check out crimsondawn.com. Now, to the news. We're so lazy that we can't add in music in post. We just
Why
make
would
mouth
you need
noises.
to?
I don't know. I should.
People didn't know that wasn't music until you just said it was us
Yeah.
making mouth
Way to
noises.
go.
Just like you pulled back the curtain and they saw some
Ruined.
underwear. It's just-
Oh man.
Oh.
All right, here's the news that everyone needs to know. So, Magic Kingdom has started selling, which I hope they have these there when we get there, Katrin.
For real.
Madame Leota
Yeah.
sippers.
They sold them early.
Yeah.
Come on.
These things are so cool. They look like
Yeah.
Madame Leota from the sorry, I said Magic Kingdom, but the Haunted Mansion in her crystal ball.
Crystal ball, yeah.
They like, I think they light up.
You drink crystal ball out of it?
Yeah,
Crystal.
Crystal?
That's where I drink all my crystal out of my.
I mean, I wouldn't drink out of it.
Yeah.
Somebody's head, right?
Yeah, it's true. You're drinking out of the back of somebody's head. I'm guessing it's the back of her head, or you just stick the straw. Does it go like into her mouth or up her nose or in her ear? Maybe it goes in her ear. Like
I think
where exactly does
It's
this
a
hole go to?
showpiece. It's not meant to be drank out of.
Anyways, it looks cool, and I want one, and I hope they have them when we're there.
I do too.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Man.
You never know with Disney; they sell out of stuff fast. But and did you see the crowds for Labor Day?
Yeah, not too bad. It was
bad.
busy.
Yeah, but not like normal busy.
No, I mean, yeah, it was still busy. Like they had some long waits on. What did I tell you? The Carousel of Progress was like
60 minutes.
60 minutes or something. Yeah, or 30 minutes. It was Frozen that was like 60 minutes.
Frozen, okay, but that's not bad for Frozen.
But it's not. It's really not as long as that usually. It's just the line was going all the way to China.
In Epcot?
In Epcot.
Okay, yeah.
So
that makes
it
sense.
it seemed really long, but they usually move fast lately. So
The line for the sipper was super long.
yeah, that's what I'm worried about. But so what I think will happen, and we talked about this, and I think most people know this, is that the weekends are going to be really busy, no matter what, and it's going to be Columbus Day weekend. Great, while we're there. So it'll be another holiday. I don't think it'll be as bad because most people don't have Columbus Day off, I don't think. But so I think the time to do all that is going to be on the weekdays that you're there. You're there multiple weekdays.
Yeah, we were there for a long time.
Lots
We're
of
gonna be there for
weekdays.
like 2 weeks.
And we're there for a whole week, but we're only at Magic Kingdom Saturday and a Thursday, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Which, speaking of Magic Kingdom, it looks like costumes are happening for us.
Oh,
I showed Jennifer. I was like, I had an idea for the costume, and I showed her the portrait from the Haunted Mansion, the guy.
oh yeah.
And I said, I found some shorts, but I don't know if I'll get them. And she goes, "Ooh, that sounds cool. So that means I would be the one of the ladies?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, if you want to."
If you want to be a lady.
So she immediately looks up the dress for the one that's on the tightrope,
Yeah.
and she found like it's not like a dress, but it looks like the dress. Like they made it so it's like looks like shorts sort of, but it's like the same material and it goes up into the shirt type thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, I guess I'll have to order it tonight so I get it in time. So I guess that's happening. I guess we're doing Haunted Mansion.
Nice.
So I gotta order shorts for me now.
So your daughter can be the crocodile, and then your
Yeah.
son can be the barrel of TNT.
They'll probably be a princess and a
Monkeys.
Star Wars guy or something. That's probably what they'll be.
Yeah.
Just ruin it.
I know. I could
Kids.
try to maybe get them to be
So I had a great idea for a minute because I was like, oh, these will be easy because I'm trying to find a T-shirt costume, something simple, you know. And I was like, oh, Mario Brothers, because my son is huge into Mario. But then I was like, that's Universal. I can't really
you can't do
do
that.
that. So I'm trying to do the Star Wars thing, and my family's not being very cooperative.
Why not?
My son, he's like, if you're going to be Darth Vader, then I'll have to be somebody with the Sith. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And
That makes sense.
he's like, he's trying to be like something obscure. And I'm like, why? Like, well, not super obscure, but those the red guards, you know, that were on. Not the Imperial guards, but the, you know.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, you're not going to find that. You know? It's not the Sith troopers. But the guards on the with
Emperor Palpatine's.
Yeah, I'm like, why? No, it was with Snoke's guards.
Oh, okay. First off, this is what you say. First off, son, that movie does not exist.
Right.
The Last Jedi, we don't speak of that. Say no son of mine will dress as the Last Jedi character in this house.
Yeah, and like, because again, my idea is to get a shirt that's a costume shirt and a mask that matches, right? And there's stormtroopers, there's R2D2 looks pretty awesome, and there's all these, and he's just like, no, come on. Do you want to be
out of the will?
Do you want me to have a talk with him?
No, we'll figure it out. I don't know.
You want me to call him up anonymously and like threaten him?
Yeah.
Or
but I like a Snoke voice. Say.
Yeah. I do think I found a shirt that could work as for Phineas. Phineas and Ferb. So for him. And then he could just wear some blue shorts, you know, pretty easy.
Yeah.
I could get a lab coat for like $15 and I have a black shirt and gray shorts. And it's like, it could work, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what is my wife going to be? And
Candace.
She could be Candace. I just don't know. She's like, she won't want to wear a skirt, I don't think.
Perry the Platypus.
She could be So my son has a Perry the Platypus shirt, so he technically could be that. But and then the mom of Phineas and Ferb has like a sweater vest on, and I was like, that's just too, you know, unless you can find a shirt that's it. So.
Doofenshmirtz's daughter.
Yeah. She's in all black usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or she could just be Kim Possible. Just throw it weird out the.
I don't think she's.
Phineas and Ferb did crossovers. They did a Star Wars one.
Yeah.
She can be like.
I watched the latest movie.
Yeah.
It was fun, and they did have a lot of songs.
Yes.
A lot of songs.
But my kids loved it. So
I think they made it because you're like, you know, we have a lot of songs left over. We're not using them.
Yeah.
Let's just make another.
Yeah, I think my wife and I are super stressed about the move because we're now not closing until the day we're moving, and which is Thursday. And so she's just not into it right now, you know, trying to think about what she's going to be a month away, you know, for Halloween. But I'm like, we have to order things now. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So
I've got to order more masks. I got to order masks. Oh, there's so much stuff to do. Anyways. Oh, so much to do. So stressful, these Disney trips, but they're fun once you get there.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. We'll have to talk more later offline about the trip. Secret stuff. I don't know.
Secret?
I don't know. I'm just being silly. It is go ahead.
Yeah, don't forget this weekend we've got to try to get the Cinderella's royal table. So
I don't think they are having the princesses.
It's okay.
But it's a really cool restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
I don't know how it's probably expensive, but
it may be a little bit less.
Is it? I don't know.
Who knows? We won't know.
Yeah. we
Maybe
won't
this
know.
weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe this weekend we'll know.
Cool. Well, it is Hallow Geek season. Last week we talked about decoration stuff.
Look at your notes. We
Yeah.
talked about
That was a whole week ago.
decorations
And stuff.
and
this
you
week
actually
we're
wrote down
gonna.
stuff.
Oh, we did a trick. Last week we did the trick or trivia game, which you guys did great. Let me tell you.
Of course we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This week we are going to play another game because we like to have fun during the Hallow Geek season, and we're going to play a game called, or we've played it before. It's wait, is that real? I think that's the name.
The game.
Yeah, the game.
Our game.
Our game.
Our game. Yeah.
Wait, that's real?
Wait, that's
real?
Wait, that's real?
Yeah.
Or wait, is that real? I don't know.
Wait, that is real?
Wait, is that real?
Wait, that is real?
But so this is
That
going to be
is
a
real?
horror movie edition.
What?
So basically, if you don't know the game, this is how the game goes. One of us is the host of the game, and we say a movie title that we find on either Netflix or Amazon or somewhere. We say the movie title, and then the other two people have to give the plot of the movie. So we have to tell what the movie's about. The closest one to get to the real answer, what it's really about, gets a point, and the other person gets nothing.
Uh-huh.
Yay!
Yay!
So that sounds fun, right?
It sounds fun. Yes.
Uh-huh.
This is kind of fun to look these up.
Yeah, Katrin's hosting tonight.
I'm hosting tonight,
Ooh.
which is yes. So originally I was gonna look at Netflix, and I did, and I looked through all these. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. But they had like legitimate movies that either you guys have probably seen or they looked pretty decent, and they didn't have funny names. And so the hard part about this is a lot of the titles are pretty descriptive of what the movie is, but I did find some good ones on Amazon Prime. So I originally went through and made
Okay.
these lists
Ah.
on Netflix. I told my wife, I was like, ignore that temporary profile. It's
It's like, what are you
we're not
watching?
been hacked, you know. So because I knew she would think that and come running, you know. So she's like, okay, whatever. So then I did Amazon and found they have a plethora of gems of gold.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah. That's pretty much
man.
all of Amazon Prime.
And there's some that we won't go through because they're very adult themed, and
Oh.
man, they're really funny.
I'll be sure to make all my answers adult themed.
Yeah. In fact, I've got to take this one off. I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. But I think these will be good. Some of these are kind of obvious, and then some are not. So I think it'll be fun.
All right.
Whenever you all are ready.
So
This-
yeah. So Chris? Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
We'll flip a coin.
All
Call
right. Hold on. I'll flip a coin.
Here, I'll flip my phone.
I'll
I
flip
didn't
one of
have a
these.
coin. I
Oh,
just.
you can't see.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I made that for you.
Heads or tails? I know. I still haven't got to paint him yet. Heads or tails, Chris?
Tails.
It
Broke
was
it. didn't it?
heads. Heads.
Your choice then.
Yeah.
I will go second.
Ooh.
This is Ryan's first time playing this game.
I know. I'm
That is
always
true.
hosting it. So who knows what will go, and we'll go back and forth. So I'll go second, and then the next round, I'll go first.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Sure. Why not?
We'll figure it out as we go.
All right.
We've played this game before. We know what we're doing.
Yeah,
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
The first movie came out in 2018. It's
Oh,
48 minutes long.
what?
It's not a super long movie.
Still considered a movie. Okay.
The name of it is A Meowie Halloween.
A Meowie Halloween.
And it has a tagline. Where did that tagline go?
A Meowie Halloween.
And let's see. It says New York has a Mew problem.
Oh no! This is Amazon Prime Kids, right?
It's not.
Is it rated G?
It is rated I think that's the rating, 13
See,
plus.
17.
13 plus?
It's for teens. Yeah, 13 plus.
Okay.
Wait, okay, say the title one more time.
A Meowie Halloween.
Meowie Halloween.
I told you.
I don't know
Okay,
that.
so it's my go first, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So, Meowie Halloween is the tale that takes place around Halloween time.
Dang it.
And it follows this girl who's not quite popular, not quite in with the in crowd, but she wants to be. She tries, all just often fails. People make fun of her until she finds a stray alley cat who she befriends and starts posting cute pictures on Instagram. And starts getting followers from all her classmates, putting her in different costumes, getting ready for Halloween with the cat, and her friends start liking her, but then she becomes a little jealous because the cat's getting attention, not her. So she gets mad at the cat at one point. The cat runs away. She finds her again. They make up, and it's a very meowy Halloween by the end.
Oh, that's so
done.
Sweet. And scene.
See.
All right.
Ryan.
Well, that was exactly what I was gonna say. not really. What was the Meowie Halloween? What was the last part? The tagline
Yeah,
or whatever?
the tagline is. Oh, sorry, I have to look on a different screen. You had the tagline. Where'd it go? Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Okay, I don't have to have it.
A Mew something. New York has a Mew problem. It disappeared. Sorry.
A Mew problem.
Yeah. I mean, it literally disappeared. Oh, there it is. New York has a Mew problem. Yeah.
That's stupid. All right. A Meowie Halloween. New York has a Mew problem. Picture this. New York City, present day. Fall is in the air. Halloween is approaching. But something isn't right on the streets of New York. What? Cats have been found roaming the streets.
Whoa.
More than usual. More than usual. You could say that New York has a Mew problem on their hands. A teenager is out about the town, as one does as a teenager, and he happens upon a litter of kittens. He says, "This is not right for this litter of kittens to be on the street alone." So he takes the litter of kittens home with him to his New York City apartment. Well, that's when things get interesting. When the cats decide to party it up in New York City and wreak havoc on his apartment. His mom thinks that he's having his friends over, causing all this ruckus. But he knows it's the cats. And he can't convince his mom that they have a Mew problem in New York City. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. When their home is haunted by a dream spirit, it's up to Whiskers and Chuck to find out what is haunting them and how to send the ghost to the other side. She'll use ghost hunting shows, the Neko Meownicon, and Wally's credit card to get the job done.
Is this a cartoon?
It's a comedy.
But no, is it a cartoon? Is it animated?
It doesn't really. Let me watch it.
You didn't watch all these movies beforehand?
We came up with this afternoon.
Huh. Well,
who got the? Did anybody get the point?
It's up to you, Katrin. It's up to you, Katrin. Who gets the point?
Oh, that's
just
really
want
bad.
to point out that mine was about a she, and Ryan had a he.
Mine was about it took place in like a house in New York.
Oh, it was an apartment, you said.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I did say Mew problem a lot.
I did say she took him home.
I don't care. Maybe nobody
I'm
gets the
gonna-
point.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm going to give Chris the point.
Yeah.
He talked about the cat and the person doing things. Sorry, hold on just a minute.
Seems logical to me.
Somehow I closed my tab and I can't get it back, so just give me just a second. I'm almost there. All right, so that was a good one. I
Right.
don't know if I'd ever watched that movie,
No.
but
Tagline
Nope.
alone.
you
I
know,
know me and the
it's-
kids are watching tomorrow.
I mean, there
It's
are
rated
some
teen, so be careful.
definite gems on here, and some of these actually are multiple stars. Like that was like 2 or 3 stars, or maybe. But here's a one that has 3.5 stars.
Oh.
1989.
Mhm.
It's called Parents.
All right.
Do you want to hear anybody that's in the movie or who it's directed?
1989.
1989.
Parents. What's it rated?
It is rated R.
Oh. Whoa.
R.
Whoa.
Arr, matey.
Starring
Okay.
Randy Quaid.
Oh.
Randy Quaid. What year was it?
1989.
1989. Prime Randy Quaid time.
Parents. Randy Quaid. Okay.
Mary Beth Hurt and Sandy Dennis.
I don't know those people.
Oh.
Right, Ryan. It's your turn to go first.
Okay, parents. Okay. Randy Quaid has just moved to the old house in the city, and he, he's trying to start his life over. So he moves to this new house, not thinking much of it that he got it for really cheap. Just weird. Well, he gets a phone call, as one does.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And he said, and the phone call says, "We've got some bad news for you." He's like, "Oh no, what is the bad news?" "We're sorry to say, but your parents passed away."
Mm-hmm.
And he's sort of sad, but he's like, I haven't talked to my parents in years because we had that falling out. I wish that there was a way that I could talk to them and clear things up. Well, that night something happens in the house.
What's something?
You hear something walking through the house. This is where you added the footsteps. And he gets up and he doesn't find anything. So he goes back to bed, and when he lays down in bed, he hears, "Son, is that you?"
Here's a walker with tennis balls on
And
it.
he looks over, and there are his parents, or who he thinks is his parents. And he's like, "Oh, I can't believe you're here." So long story short, it turns out at the end that these aren't his parents, but they're demons that inhabit the house that are taking the form of his parents to manipulate him into doing their bidding. And that's the long and the short of it. Parents.
That's
Right.
Yeah. All right.
There you
Took
go.
a turn there, didn't it?
It's shocked.
Christopher.
I had to figure out how to get the rated R in there, so I figured
Okay.
evil demons.
Okay.
Evil
My
demon.
go.
Yes.
All right. So, parents. The real story. So, Nathan, this child who is in high school, he's a troubled child. He gets in a lot of trouble. His parents are always getting on his case, like 80s parents do.
Mm.
And he's just sick of them. But then one day there's a nuclear accident that releases all these spores into the environment that causes all the parents to go insane and start attacking their children. Randy Quaid plays the father, of course, because he's nuts. And the kids have to defend their parents and against like their younger children. They're like trying to save their brothers and sisters as well, and come up with a cure for the parents to save them in rated R 80s fashion.
Rated R 80s fashion.
There you go.
I have a feeling Chris is going to get the point again.
Meet the Lameleys. I don't know. Dad's, Randy Quaid, got a great job. Mom, Mary Beth Hurt, has all the modern conveniences a happy homemaker could ask for. And 10-year-old Michael, Brian Madorsky, has neat new friends and two parents that kill him with kindness. They're the all-American family of 1954, with one small exception. The parents are cannibals.
You know what? I think I've heard of this movie.
I think I have too.
The parents are evil.
I like it's a 4-star movie. I mean, again,
Yeah, Chris gets
maybe
the
watch
point.
it. But Chris gets the point. Yeah, he was not too far off. So very good, Chris.
I've heard of that movie now. If you had
All right.
told me the actor that played the son, I would have got it. But
I basically
Oh, I know.
explained the plot of a Nicolas Cage movie that I knew. I was like, maybe it's a remake. I don't know. I'll go with that.
I'm hoping, listeners, I'm hoping that you're getting some good movies that you can take and
No,
watch this Halloween season.
yeah, most of these I probably won't recommend, but you never know. I mean, again, this next one is a 4 stars on Amazon Prime
There we go.
from 1979,
1979.
rated R.
Rated R.
Directed by Abel Ferrara and starring Abel Ferrara.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't
It's
bode
called,
well.
it's called The Driller Killer.
The Driller Killer. Awesome. Okay.
55 people rated it. And it got 4 stars. So not a lot of people have seen this, bro.
That's
Good way, Chris.
Okay. All right. Picture this. Halloween night. The kids are having parties, get-togethers, sleepovers. The teenagers, just had like a rager. And because
As
it's
they do.
in the 70s, as they do in a rated R movie. And they're like, some are pairing off and everything, but they're gathered around like campfire in the background and in the back of the house, and they're like, "Hey, don't go off by yourself because the Driller Killer will come and get you if you're doing, business things, hanky-panky things."
Business thing.
Like making copies?
It's business time. When the socks are on, it's business time.
I get that reference. I understand that reference.
You understand that reference?
Yeah.
So basically, it's a slasher type movie along the lines of Halloween and stuff like that. But the Driller Killer is an evil dentist that goes after kids. They're partying too much on Halloween, eating too much candy, so he's coming after you. The Driller Killer.
The Driller Killer. Ryan.
I was going to say something about a dentist, but then you took it, so I won't do that. So I'll have to change it up. So, all right, The Driller Killer. Everybody's classic, that they love from 1979. It's a cult classic.
Mm-hmm.
It is it's from 1979. It is one of the slasher, movies of the age or the time period, like you said. But it's not a dentist like you would think. No. The Driller Killer is a handyman, or he once was a handyman, or this was the lore that, was the handyman at this camp. And one night, while the teenagers were doing their teenage things, that's what I call it, not business time.
Business time? I grew up in a different time than you.
They, yeah. They started making fun of the handyman, calling him names, poking at him. And he just poked at him. One night, he snapped, and he took his trusty drill that he always kept by his side and drilled out the eyeballs of one of the campers. And then this killing spree began until there was one girl left who survived the Driller Killer. She didn't get drilled.
Or did she?
Or did she? Because the last scene, and she's riding away in the police car, you hear the noise. the noise of the drill from the driller killer.
Those little toys that could.
An artist slowly goes insane from struggling to pay his bills, work on his paintings, and care for his 2 female roommates. This leads him to the streets of New York after dark, where he randomly kills derelicts with a power drill.
Yes!
You get it. You got a power
Ryan
drill.
gets a point. Very good.
Are you keeping score?
2-3. I am keeping score.
Okay, good.
It is Chris 2 and Ryan 1.
All right.
Power drill.
All right.
It had to be some kind of drill.
It's more creepy if it's a little dentist drill. I mean,
Yeah. Like Dr. Giggles. Remember that movie?
Dr. Giggles. Oh.
Oh, thank
All right. Here's the next one.
All right.
Yeah, this is weird. Okay. This one is from 2007. Rated PG-13.
Oh.
Blood and Chocolate.
Wait. I've heard of this.
I think I have too, but I don't
Well,
remember.
okay.
I don't remember it.
It stars Agnes Bruckner, Hugh Dancy, and Oliver Martinez.
Okay, blood and chocolate, blood and chocolate.
Blood.
Oh, wait. Maybe I'm thinking of Water for Chocolate.
that is the movie. Stars Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Am I going first this time? Yeah.
France.
Blood and Chocolate. All right. From 2007. I swear I've heard of this title before.
I think I've heard this title, but I don't remember what it is.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb because something is. What? Go ahead.
It's a German independent film. Let me give you that.
Oh, it's not what I was thinking of.
Yes, the German independent film Blood and Chocolate. Okay.
Well, then I'm going to go a different direction. I was going to go werewolves, but then I think if it's a German, it's probably not werewolves. It's probably something else. So, is it werewolves?
I haven't read it. So.
I haven't read it. I don't know.
Read it? It's probably not even a horror movie. It's a small German village. I don't know the name. A chocolatier has made his living for many years. And the whole town loves the taste of his chocolate. It's very unusual, not what they think of. One day, a visitor comes to town, decides to partake in some of the chocolate. And he says, "Please, you've got to tell me." But he says this in a German accent. How you make your chocolate? He said, I cannot tell. I cannot tell. He said, for the love of chocolate, tell me. How you made your chocolate. So later that night, he sneaks back to the back of this chocolate shop to try to figure out how the chocolate is made. And he sees something going on inside. He sees the chocolatier with a young woman. And they are doing things like they do in horror movies. And then what happens? But he hears a scream. And then he sees blood everywhere. And he finds out that the chocolatier special ingredient is human blood. So stupid.
Chris.
Why I host
Blood
the
and
show.
Blood for chocolate?
Blood and Chocolate.
Blood and chocolate. Yeah, so Blood and Chocolate.
Oh, here it comes.
Is a German film noir. No, I'm going French.
For the German.
Blood and Chocolate is a story of a single lady living on her own. Never finding love, always wanting love. But little does she know that the next morning, outside of her door, she finds a box of chocolate. from a secret admirer.
Wow, Chris has already got. I could tell Chris.
And each day, she gets more treats from him. And at first, she's just, so taken by it. Like, oh, who is this German man who's giving me sweets? And she is, and she is happy. She is happy about it. Yeah. But she comes to realize that it is a deadly crush. Going French again. Because the matter is actually French. No.
Oh.
No, but basically it's a deadly secret admirer giving her chocolates, and eventually it becomes deadly. There you go.
The story takes place in modern-day Bucharest and tells the tale of 19-year-old Vivian Gandalai,
What?
who has spent her life on the run from the truth that she is a werewolf.
Oh, I knew it.
Why did you think werewolf? I'm really curious.
I swear I've heard of this movie before, and it involved a werewolf. I think I should get the point for that, just because I said that at the
I'm
beginning.
gonna give it to you. I think I threw you off, so I'll give it to you. It's 2-2. It's tied
I'm
up.
like, I've heard of this movie, and it involves werewolves. I know it does, but I'm like, okay,
I should have went with the werewolf thing. That would be
If you
good.
just said werewolf, you would have got
It's
it.
about a werewolf. That's all you need to know.
I've never seen the movie, but somehow I knew this movie was about werewolves. But then I went, no, it can't be. It's got to be something different.
I was like, where did that come from? That's so fun. All right.
It does sound
Very
familiar.
All right.
Those darn werewolves.
All right, here we go. The next one is called I'm sorry, it's from 2018. It's ages 16 and up. And it's called House Shark.
House Shark.
Why don't we make movies? Literally, you can make anything.
Oh, I had to fight the urge to include all of the millions of tornado type movies like Clown-nado, and of course there's 20 Sharknadoes, and there's all these NATO movies.
Literally, we could look around the room right now and just call out words and make a movie about it.
Oh yeah. House Shark.
House Shark.
3 stars.
3 stars.
IMDb 4.8.
It's 17 and up, you said, or something like that.
16 and up.
16 and up. Oh, well, that changes.
That's very specific because it's like that. I've seen 13, 14.
Shark.
House Shark. Okay. So House Shark is actually your mind goes like a house shark. It's a shark attack on Halloween. No, House Shark is actually about a poker player.
Oh, makes sense.
Who is he's a pretty good poker player, but he constantly cheats. And one day he cheats on the wrong person, a gypsy, who curses him.
Turns him into a shark. Please turn him into a shark.
And turns him into to where he actually always wins. But just like Midas's touch, the winning is never truly winning, and he loses in the end.
Oh,
there you go.
House
Shark.
All right, I really want this movie to be about a shark that like attacks people in bathtubs. So where's the House Shark? Okay. There has been you've heard of Sharknado. You've heard of Megalodon or whatever sci-fi movie. Yeah. House Shark is sharks that live in the sewers, and they come up somehow, I don't know how, into bathtubs and stuff in houses, and they attack people in their houses, in their water systems. You can find them in the pools in the backyard. There's one scene where a lady's swimming in her pool, and the dog starts barking, and she's like, "Be quiet! I'm trying to swim." And then a shark takes her underwater, and she's gone. There's one lady, and it's always ladies for some reason, in her bathtub, taking a nice bath. Donna, Donna. The bubble starts moving. You see a fin come up in the middle of the bathtub.
I think they did that in Ghost Shark.
Oh, there's a Ghost Shark movie?
Yeah.
Of course. So it's like Sharknado, but it's like more like suburban, and there's no tornadoes. It's just sharks that are attacking people in their houses. House shark. I would watch it.
What you might watch this when Frank finds his happy home under attack by a dangerous but largely unknown breed of shark. Yes! He enlists the aid of the world's only house shark expert, Zachary, and a grizzled former real estate agent, Abraham, to embark on a desperate quest to destroy the beast and claim back his life. It's Jaws in a house.
Yes.
Yeah, that was an obvious one to go.
It was, but I figured it could throw you off a little bit.
I tried to go a little different. Didn't work. I was hoping it would be something different.
So what's the score?
So it's now Ryan at 3.
Oh.
And Chris at 2.
House shark.
House shark. All right. Okay.
If you're watching on YouTube, who do you think's going to win? Who's going to pull it out?
Who's going to win?
Let us know in the comments.
All right. This one is a little tricky.
Oh.
Because it involves possibly a different holiday.
Oh.
But it's a scary movie. It's a horror movie. I mean, these are all horror movies, right? Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale. From 2010, rated R. It's 4.5 stars on Amazon Prime. IMDb is 6.7.
Rare
hour and 22 minutes.
Christmas Tale.
Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale.
All right, Ryan.
All right. Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale, which is a sequel to Rare Exports, Thanksgiving on Fire. But anyways, Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale. Okay, so basically a kid wants a special gift for Christmas, special toy that came out, and it's, like Jingle All the Way, it's sold out everywhere. They can't find it, but the dad finds something on Shamazon. Legal reasons they can't call it Amazon.
Yes.
That somewhat resembles the toy, but does look a little strange. He goes to buy it, and he finds out that it's from across the world. So it'll take a little while to get there, but he still thinks it'll be there in time for Christmas. So he orders it. He waits and waits and waits. Half the movie is just him waiting for this package to arrive. So it finally arrives, exported from another country. What?
Half the movie is him waiting for the package.
Yeah. He's just sitting waiting.
Checking the mailbox.
Watch. Like checking the tracking number and stuff. Oh, man. It's stuck in Bangladesh. Oh, well. So it finally gets there. He gives it to the kid on Christmas morning. And the kid first is excited and then realizes, wait, this doesn't look quite right. And he gets a little upset. So he throws the toy to the side. Well, the toy does not like this and comes to life in the middle of the night, starting a murder spree, killing everyone in the house, except for the dad, who is left all alone with his rare export.
Oh. All right.
A Christmas Tale. I really love the part of the movie where he just waits, though.
Yeah.
Waits.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, so Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale, is the story of this group of kids. They're delinquents, and they're always like robbing places, stealing things from people, just getting into mischief, and just money, 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 gimme, 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 all that quote from Batman. But they find out that this company is going to have a shipment that night. And they break in to steal this supposed really valuable shipment that's being exported. But they realize the export is the most rarest
Sorry.
shipments.
The most rarest.
The most rarest
Sorry.
people. They're shipping people. It's slavery and horrible things, shipping them off to other people in the nation. And they get caught up in this, and the people are trying to capture them to ship them off because they found out about everything. And that's the tale. That's a Christmas tale.
Okay. In this darkly comic gem, it's Christmas Eve in northern Finland, and an archaeological dig has just unearthed Santa Claus. But this Santa isn't one you want coming to town. When local children begin disappearing, Pietari, I guess is his name, and his father capture the mythological being and attempt to sell Santa to the corporation sponsoring the dig.
Ah,
Yeah. Nobody gets
kidnapping children. I got that.
Yeah,
Kinda.
kinda.
I said Christmas.
It's in the title. But yeah, there were a lot of children mentioned in Chris's story, and I'm gonna give a point to Chris. It's tied up 3-3.
How many more do we have?
I mean, we've got them all night, but we've gone through 6 so far. So
We're going
Well,
all night long.
we'll go to. So we've done 6. So what
Okay.
time? How long have we been going?
Uh,
About an hour.
Yeah, 56 minutes
Okay.
or somewhere in there.
Maybe
Not quite
we'll do a couple more and figure out from there.
that. Okay.
All right. We already did Meowie Halloween.
Which is Winchester's favorite in the live stream.
Yeah,
Oh, is it? Good.
Yeah.
All right. Turkey Shoot
Oh.
from 2015,
2015.
ages 16 and up.
Yeah.
IMDb 5.9. Nobody's rated it on Amazon Prime, unfortunately.
Wonder why.
Turkey Shoot.
Turkey Shoot.
So it's my go, right? Turkey
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay. All right. So Turkey Shoot takes place around Thanksgiving. We're in this town that has an annual turkey shoot where they'll go out, and hunt turkeys. But this one girl's protesting it because it's horrible. How dare you do this to the turkeys? But this one boy grew up in a family that loves it, and he's just like, no, it's tradition. This is gonna be great. They're just turkeys anyway. But somehow he gets an evil curse put on his head, and the next morning he wakes up as a turkey. One of the turkeys that will be released and hunted. And he must survive the day in order to become human again. And then he'll wake up and it'll be like, oh, the day hasn't actually happened yet. And he stops the turkey shoot from happening because he found new friends in the turkeys.
Princess and the Frog 2 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Or Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
All right. Turkey Shoot.
Turkey Shoot.
Turkey Shoot. A young man marries marries into a family whose wife, the wife's family has a special retreat area where they hunt for turkeys every year. Now, her new husband has never hunted turkeys before, let alone shot a gun. So he ventures to this small reserve in Arkansas
I don't think he's got it yet.
No, yeah.
It's the story of my life.
Yeah. To participate in the annual turkey shoot. Little does he know that it's not all as it seems. For the turkeys are not turkeys, but people. He's married into a family who once a year hunt people for sport on their private reserve every Thanksgiving. And they call it the turkey shoot.
In a totalitarian near future, defiant citizens are labeled deviants and sentenced to brutal behavior modification camps. But when new prisoners, Anders and Walters, are chosen as human prey for rich people to hunt, they will be thrust into a nightmare of depravity, dismemberment, exploding heads, women with crossbows, the insane hungers of a deformed cannibal circus freak, and more.
Turkey shoot.
Turkey shoot.
So I get that point then.
No, you don't get that point.
Ryan, yeah, it was very close to the hunting people. It was very good, Ryan.
Thank you.
I don't see why I didn't get that point.
I don't know.
I just took real life events and just, tweaked them a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't believe your family you married into, catching hunts people.
They don't hunt people. That's not true at all.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I forgot we're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah.
You'll be next.
That's
a good one. All right. I was going to go with a different one, but this, since we're almost at the end here, I'll go with this one. This one's good too. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Dave Made a Maze.
Dave Made a Maze.
A film from 2017. It doesn't have a rating on here. That's interesting. But it has an IMDb score of 6.2, and it's 4.5 stars on Amazon Prime. Dave Made a Maze.
Just to be clear, maze is spelled M-A-Z.
M-A-Z-E, yes, okay. Not corn.
Not corn. Dave made some corn.
Good old Dave.
Yeah. So Dave made a maze. Okay. It's Halloween time. Everybody's looking for something fun to do in the country during Halloween time. And Dave decides to make a corn maze. And he invites all the people in the town and surrounding area to visit his corn maze for a family-friendly event. Well, throughout the maze, Dave sets up scarecrows to watch over the maze during the day and at night.
The maze.
Oh, man.
One night, some local teenagers decided that they wanted to go check out the maze after closing time. Little did they know that the scarecrows in the maze came to life and hunted at night. Normally, they would hunt for crows and whatnot, but tonight they're hunting for teenagers, and no one will survive Dave's maze.
That he made.
Right.
Dave made a maze. There we go.
All right. Dave made a maze. All right. It's your classic stoner comedy. With a little bit of horror added into it. Where Dave is like, everybody's friend, and they always come out to his farm and have a good time. And it's getting around Halloween. He's like, dude, you should make a maze. And he's like, dude, you're right. I should totally make a maze. It'll be so cool. And they're like, yeah, do it, man. So he makes a maze. But little do they know, a serial killer is on the loose, who ends up in their maze that night with them roaming around in it. And they have to survive him and get out.
Get out!
Get out! Whoa! There's Dave? There's a lot of Dave. What'd you do? And he's like, I didn't do anything, man. It's just a maze I made. Yeah, that's it.
I made.
All right. Dave made a maze. An unaccomplished and frustrated artist
Stoner.
builds a cardboard box fort in his living room and winds up trapped with a
Wait.
gang of oddball explorers
I think
in
I've
a
heard of
fantasy
this.
world of his own creation, threatened by booby traps and a bloodthirsty minotaur.
I've seen a preview of this. I swear I've seen a trailer of this. Because I was like, "What's this movie?" And then I remember this. There's a cardboard box. It's just a stupid cardboard box, and it turns into this like craziness.
Of course it does.
Oh man, I don't know who gets the point for that
I
one.
don't either.
I don't
I
know
said
either.
Scarecrow, and that's close to a Minotaur.
I said he made something and went into it, and then a serial killer.
I mean, I said he made a maze too.
I mean, everybody said he made a maze because the name of the movie's called Dave
But
Made a Maze.
I mean, he's an artist, so he's definitely.
And I said a maze like a bunch of times. I don't know. That's up to Katrin. I've seen
tie
that
it up
trailer.
with
I know I have.
Chris getting the point.
Oh, come on.
Tied up.
Boo.
Tied up.
Boo. He should get that
So we'll
point.
do one more because everybody's asking for it. I mean, we've got all these comments of people asking for it.
Literally
and,
nobody's asking for it.
Oh,
Literally, they've all tuned out. If you're still here, thank you. If you're still listening to us talk right now, you may be really bored with your life, and that's why you're listening to us. But thank you so much. We
Thank
love
you for
doing
this.
this, and,
Yeah.
and we promise we'll have guests on. More guests on soon. All right, let's break the tie.
all right.
Let's call
You ready for this one?
Mhm. Friday the 13th.
Oh no, I don't like. Yeah. I know. I kept looking for lists, and it came up with lists of the worst movies on Netflix. It was things like Jason X and Trolls, and so I had to go and get kind of
World tour.
go through all of them. All right, let's go with this one, I guess.
All
Yeah,
right.
sure. Human Zoo
Human Zoo
from 2020.
2020.
Isn't that the prequel to I Bought a Zoo?
13 and up.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
2 stars. It
Human-
stars Robert Carradine,
Oh.
Jose Rossetti,
Mm.
Rachel Amanda Bryant.
Mm.
Well, those three. That's it.
Is it me? Am I first or you first?
The director is
I
John
think
E. C.
It's me.
Is it you first?
It's me first.
Human
Yeah.
Zoo.
Human Zoo. Okay. Human Zoo from the people who brought you Human Centipede.
No. Okay. No. No. Let's cancel that movie right now. I haven't seen that movie, but I know what it's about.
Not going that direction. All right, Human Zoo.
Katrin's like, I don't know what it's about. Sure.
Human Zoo is about these crazy rich people.
As they all are.
As they all are. Who kidnap all these different people. So these people will be like in their everyday job, doing whatever, go to sleep the next morning. Suddenly they just wake up inside this box with just this glass in front of them. And but they don't quite know it because it's not two-way glass, it's one-way glass, and it's just they're in a zoo.
They're in the zoo.
It's a human zoo, and they have to try and escape the human zoo while people are watching them, and it's all about just them watching them and seeing if they can escape, and well, it's a little like Saw, but with a zoo. There you go, Human Zoo.
All right.
Human Zoo.
All right. You may have it. You may have won the whole thing. All right, Human Zoo from 2017, right?
2017. Oh no, 2020. It's this year.
2020. Oh,
This year.
2020. Well, this changes everything.
Yeah.
A pandemic has swept the nation.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, Human Zoo is about a psychiatric hospital that isn't what it seems. A lot of people are being admitted, but no one ever leaves.
Checks out.
Yeah. So they come to find out throughout the movie that the head of the psychiatric hospital is doing experiments on the patients and creating some not nice things with the patients, doing lots of weird things. And then he, of course, um, parades them around like animals to his uh, friends and his other cohorts. But one of the patients realizes what's going on and decides to take back the human zoo or free the patients. And so he's trying to free the patients as he's trying to survive a night at the human zoo. I don't know. I didn't really. I still have "We Bought a Zoo" in my head. So.
Human Zoo. Contestants compete for a $1 million prize by subjecting themselves to a live-streamed solitary imprisonment and other psychological horrors at the hands of a sinister television producer.
I did say I did say psychiatric.
So the picture that they have is it's like a porthole kind of, and people going to like a glass.
Yeah, I think I got closer.
I think
I got closer.
Chris got it.
Yeah,
he did not say anything
the
about
idea
at all.
It's the idea of people watching.
He talked about people in a box,
people trying to escape.
Yeah.
Well, I said that they were paraded around by the.
You had experiments done on them.
Oh gosh, human zoos are real things.
Ugh, don't know.
Oh.
So Chris wins.
Woo!
I have one more, but I'm just going to read this too because it's kind of funny because it's very short. It's called Nicole.
Why did I look up human zoos?
And
Nicole, I know I've seen that movie many times.
But the description is this is a first date gone wrong.
Yes, it's seen the movie.
Oh, that's it.
I could tell you all about that.
About a first date.
I don't even know what's about.
Wrong.
It goes wrong.
So the problem I had with some of these, especially on Netflix, the descriptions were very suspenseful. Like it didn't really tell you what it was about. It was like a get ready to, but then you're just like, well, what happened? So I'm glad I switched over to Amazon.
You don't really want to know what happens in the movie before you watch it.
No, but it wouldn't have worked for this game, our game. Because I would have been like, yeah, sure. I mean, it could have been because they're not telling me.
That sounds good to me.
I should probably stick as a host because I lost.
Oh, it's
all by 1 point.
It's a hard game.
Yeah,
Chris got the benefit of going first on the last one because it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. I mean, I think I was closer, but we'll leave it to the comments for them to decide, our listeners and watchers. It's sort of like we are a human zoo right now. People are watching. We
are. Yeah.
Listening
and
to.
I'm constantly trying to get away, but you won't let me.
Hey. It's part of the deal, man. Shouldn't have signed those papers.
I didn't sign anything, though.
Oh, yes, you did in blood. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there were so many other animal movies, too.
Oh, yeah, there's a ton.
There was Sand Shark, Zombies.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Which is a zoo that all the animals are undead.
Oh.
No, I thought it was like bees.
These are sci-fi.
Like bees.
Those last two, that sounds like actual like movies they showed.
It's a Jurassic World of the dead.
I think they've shown that on Sci-Fi, as well as Sand Shark.
Like yeah, Sand Shark looks like a. Yeah. So anyway, sorry.
My favorite's Land Shark. Remember Land Shark from SNL?
Candygram.
I know you. You're that land shark. No, ma'am. I'm just a nice dolphin. Oh, okay. Oh, the classics. Well, thank you for listening to iamGEEK or watching iamGEEK this week on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. If you've got ideas for Hallow Geek or I Am Geek in general, let us know because we want this to be a show for you because it's for the geek in all of us.
Yes.
So if you have maybe somebody you want to come on the show, or you have an idea for a game, or an idea, just any idea, let us know.
Anything.
Something you want to sell.
Yeah, something. If you want to sponsor us, if you want to be our next fresh maker, you let us know. But anyways, so we know that Hallow Geek's a little different than some of the other stuff we've been doing, but it's that time of the year. We're gonna have fun, and we're giving out candy.
Yeah.
Maybe not to you, but to ourselves. I don't know. It's ear candy. What we're giving out, ear candy.
Yes.
And eye candy on you too, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you want to check out some more eye candy, tune into our I Am Geek unboxing episode. I'm not the eye candy. What I'm opening is, though.
I don't know.
The new Doomsday statue from Iron Studios. If you want to have a look at that and see how that looks when it's open and put together, it's really nice. So
I've told Chris he has to do one once a month now.
Yeah.
that's to buy things.
Yeah, even if it's just like a box of cereal, he just films himself opening a box of cereal.
Mm-hmm. So how do I get into this?
Yeah. Or maybe we can do like that one movie, the Christmas movie. Maybe we can just make videos of us ordering something off of Amazon and then wait.
Just waiting, just showing us waiting.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments or on Facebook, I Am Group, or Twitter, Instagram. Let us know what your favorite movie that we came up with tonight. We'll see if anybody lets us know. I don't know. Let us know. Anyways, this has been episode 163 of I Am Geek, Hallow Geek Edition, and we'll be scaring you next week.
Scary noises.
Yeah.
Scary noises.
Good night, everybody.